Welcome back to my channel, you guys. There is not much of a point to this vlog other than it is going to motivate me to get my stuff together the best that I can. I'm not talking like deep clean, organizing type deal. I just need to clean and then we'll move into deep cleaning and stuff. Probably not in this video because I have 2 kids and there's no chance that I will get all of this done today. But both boys are asleep at the same time right now. That time is very limited, so I'm gonna make a coffee and get right to it. We just got back from camping. We were gone for 4-5 days, and right before that, so we were gone for 4 days, home for 3 days, gone for 5 days. So our house needs some help. I'm just gonna be real open and honest and show you guys what it looks like. Because let's be real, this is reality. When you have 2 kids, you've been gone. I had a play date this morning. We have quite literally stuff everywhere. This is all camping stuff that needs put away. Recycling boxes to be torn down. A Lego set we're working on that just needs put away. There's just stuff everywhere. Every room in the house kind of needs attention, as well as like simple cleaning things like toilets, counters, vacuum, you name it, it probably needs done. I'm going to do my best to get it all done, but let's make a coffee and yeah, we'll get right into it. The fact that I told you guys that they were asleep at the same time and that literally lasted for, let's see, 10 minutes. I'm just showing you guys. This is this is what it's like when you have multiple kids. It just is this way. You gotta roll with it. He's not crying. So I'm going to leave him for a second so I can make my coffee, and then I'll probably put him in my wrap and see if he can nap longer because he was a crankpot before I put him down. He napped for 40 minutes, but the boys' naps only overlapped for 10. So 40 minutes all in all for a 3-month-old is not a bad nap, but Mama needs it longer. Let's make our coffee. I kind of gauge whether or not coffee is good based off of the color. This is the color. Almost use my skin as a gauge. If it's lighter than this, if it's darker than this, it needs to be this color. True, I actually like black coffee too, but basically if it's lighter than this, I don't like it. Just a little more. Alright. Let's go get the baby. Him in the wrap and he'll probably go back to sleep. So I'm going to start room by room. I'll probably do the living room first, and I think I'm going to make a pile of things that need to be like hung up because I have some prints and stuff that like we've just never hung because I don't know where to put them. And then I'm going to make a pile of things that need to go to donations. So let's do it. Insane is that it's already time to put this away. He honestly used it a little bit in the newborn phase, but he has mostly been in the wrap because he's baby number 2. So I'm gonna move this to the basement, I think, or at least set it out so that Austin can move it to the basement because I'm a little nervous to do that while wearing him. And then there's just like all this stuff back here, so I need to put this away. Okay. I cleared out that whole section. Listed a couple things on Marketplace. This is artwork that needs like hung and stuff that needs put away. This will get brought to the basement, and then I'll vacuum this once I'm done. Let's move on to this disaster. thing. The toddler is awake, so we're gonna sit and watch a show. We're gonna watch an episode of a show in my bed and eat a snack so I can nurse the baby. And I've been listing things in my Facebook, like marketplace group, for the last hour. Look what I got. Yeah. It's been such a hectic day of vlogging, and I feel like I've accomplished so much, but also nothing like visibly. But I just went to the grocery store. I actually got to go by myself without the boys, and I just like did a little quick one. I didn't get like our entire grocery haul for the week. I just trying to get us enough to get by. And now I'm headed back home and going to do the whole shebang of dinner and bedtime cleanup and things like that. I think we're gonna do an easy dinner tonight, like a Costco frozen pizza and maybe like a salad kit, just because it's one of those days. I feel like on actual grocery shopping day, you're so exhausted from the thought of like, what do I need from the store and getting it, to where you don't like want to make a meal with it, you know? So it's been a day. Like literally it has been a day since I vlogged. I stopped vlogging yesterday. I can't remember quite where I left off, but I do feel like I got some stuff done. It's all relative when you have children, you know? If I didn't have kids and I looked at what I did yesterday, I would have been like, that was not productive at all. But since I do have children, I feel like I did a decent job. So now I'm going to listed a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace and got that sold, so that was super helpful. Now I'm like just going through some random stuff around the house, ordering some supplies for like some random projects that I want to do around the house. But I have been like trying to sort everything and kind of tackling like room by room. And so now we're gonna tackle this kitchen hutch that I have going on in here. This hutch came with the house and it is fine. I'm sad that they painted it because I can tell that it used to be like a beautiful natural wood finish. If I had the time, I would sand this down probably back to its like original finish. But I don't know that I have that kind of time. Actually, I know that I don't have that kind of time, and it would take multiple days. And this hutch is like super, super heavy to move around. So yeah, it's still sitting on a blanket from when we redid this flooring and we had to like pull it in here. We didn't want to scrape the floors. But there's just some odd and end stuff in here that needs like taken to donations. Like I don't need a million vases. And then I'm getting some peel and stick paper to put over these glass panels so that you can't see what's in the hutch anymore, because we use it for so much storage to where there's not really a cute way to store this stuff, and I'd like it to not be visible. That way it's not as cluttered, and to make it work more for my style, I thought that I could do that and then maybe spray paint the hardware gold or something. I'm just not like a black and white type of person. That's not really what I go for in my home. And then there's just some odd and end stuff in here that I would like to get sorted. So we're gonna work on this. Belle is napping. I have no idea for how long. I'd also like to do a toy rotation because there's just too many toys in the playroom right now and it's just not working for us. So I'd like to do that. I feel like I get so paralyzed when I have a lot to do. I don't know where to start and I get like overwhelmed. So I'm trying to just like do small things one at a time instead of like bouncing from one thing to another without actually ever finishing anything. But I really wanted to reorganize the drawers in here because it was just random chaos. In this bottom drawer, I always was putting any like craft supplies, learning supplies, in here, and like sensory bin stuff. So I reorganized it and I put everything in individual bags. So this is like paint and glue, Play-Doh, Christmas sensory bin, stickers, crayons, all of that, and it looks so much better. Definitely doesn't look any more organized, but I promise it is. And then that'll get all covered up with the paper. Now I just have this bag, and I'm gonna go around the house and find books that we don't read anymore and that like don't really have much of a storyline because he's not interested in them, and get rid of them. I can't believe that it's already time to put this stuff away, but I also can't believe that I haven't done it yet, because I honestly this time postpartum did not use anything. I didn't need anything aside from just like a pad maybe. I was very fortunate this time, so I have a bunch of extras that I'm gonna save, slash if I ever know anyone in need, I'll just pass it along. And I think I'm gonna put this cart somewhere else for storage, or maybe put it away until we need it again for postpartum, because I replaced this one with this wicker storage that I hadn't been using in forever. It was originally like our little produce stand, but we don't use it anymore, and I thought it would be cuter in here and it would allow more room to store toilet paper for people. I also went ahead and cleaned out this vanity that I have not cleaned out since we moved in. So there was a bunch of random stuff in there that didn't even belong to us, but feeling pretty good, but also chaotic. This is the worst part to me about like organizing and deep cleaning, is like you have to create a mess to clean the mess, because you have to get everything out, sort out what's going to donations, sort out what's trash, sort out what you're keeping, then reorganize it, then drop it all off, and then it's like you kind of have to clean after too. We're getting there slowly. Just got another Love Every play kit in the mail, so I think I might just open it up right now while he's asleep and get it all set up for him, because I was planning to do a toy rotation anyways, and then it'll be less messy. So this is what our toy shelf looks like right now. I know that this is pretty minimal for a playroom, but this is kind of a lot of random for us. This one is such a hit, so we keep this one out pretty much all the time. I need to find some sort of basket to put stuffed animals in, which we have this thing in here. I try to keep our playroom pretty minimal because I just know my kid. I know that he plays best, and honestly when other kids come over, they all play best when there's less options. Alright, so if you don't know about Love Every, it is an age-based play kit subscription service. They also have individual toys and things like that, but I feel like the number one thing that everybody loves about them is their play kits. We just got another play kit in from them. I think it goes from like every 2 months to every 3 months, and then as they get older it's like every 4 months. But the one that we just got is called the Investigator for months 31, 32, and 33. This little card shows you everything that comes in it. It's completely based off of, and it's always completely catered to like what they should be learning at that age, and like what is developmentally like appropriate for them at that age. So this one has like a beanbag ring toss game. Let's look through it. Jump in, echo hoops and organic cotton bean bags, match and tap hammer box, things that move memory game, liquid lab, science experiment, countdown color timer, twist and pivot pattern puzzle, and a book. The Love Every books are always his absolute favorites. So we got this contraption that looks like, so we take a little pattern card and you stick it in this slot, and then you'll remove all of these and you'll give your toddler all the pieces, and they hammer in the pieces according to like what the pattern is. Hi. The best part of their toys is they hold up. Like we are constantly, I'm actually rotating out several toys from old play kits. Like this is from like early play kits for him. that he's still, like, I'm getting in and out of rotation because he just loves them, and I swear every kid that comes over to play with us is always equally obsessed with whatever toys we have. This timer is going to be so handy as well because he's starting to get to the age where he gets a little bit more upset when we don't get to do things that he wants to do, and so this will help with, like, when the timer runs out, we're going to be all done doing that and move on to the next thing. So this little pamphlet always gives all the information on, like, what to do. So here we go, the liquid lab. Says start with a small amount of water in the pitcher and demonstrate how to pour. Show your child how to grasp the pitcher handle. Add a little food coloring to the water. Show what happens when you mix multiple colors. This pouring kit isn't just for liquids. It could also be fun with things like rice, sand, and other small objects. If you leave this with your child open-ended, they will explore in many ways. So basically just like a little fun kitchen set. So we'll probably do like some sort of sensory bin with that in just a minute. And what is, oh, these matching cards come in this cute little box. And these will be great. This will be so much fun. I'm kind of curious to see how he does with that at his age. In my head, he is not big enough, but he probably is big enough. Beautiful puzzle that he is going to love. It's always fun for me to get new play kits too, especially on days where I feel like I have so much to do. So there's another one. We just love Every. If you guys want to check them out, I will try to include my link in the description box for you. Also, Bellamy is obsessed with the books that come in the Love Every kit. It's always real pictures, and the books are so simple, but he will ask over and over and over and over and over to read them. It's like we still have 2 of them out right now. The baby's awake, so sitting down, he's playing under his little gym. But I'm going to sit down and feed him, and then I'm going to go get the toddler up. Also, I don't know why it's just like what I refer to them on my channel as the baby and the toddler. Pretty sure I have a teething baby on my hands. All the signs are there, aside from like feeling actual teeth. So I've just got him chilling here. I'm probably going to have to put him in the wrap so that he will go to sleep, and I'm going to start dinner prep. This was the activity he did. He's got his little lunch, but basically he just scooped and dumped with a bunch of rice, and he had so much fun. And whenever we do activities like that, I just leave my vacuum close by. That way I don't stress about how to clean it up. I'm like, my vacuum's right there. Messes can be cleaned up. So I'm gonna make tater tot cheeseburger casserole tonight. Gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm apparently becoming the queen forgetting to finish my vlogs, like not film an outro clip. This is like the 5th video in a row where I have completely forgotten to do that, so I'm so sorry. This is the best you're gonna get, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and just seeing a normal, regular day in my life as a stay-at-home mom trying to balance life and just do the things. And just thank you so much for watching, and I hope you go out of your way today to make someone feel extra special and loved, because they are. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.